What's up, Spartans? This is JHE, aka Leonidas. You got 99 problems, but a host ain't one. Coming at you live from 300. On this video today, we're going to be covering well, pretty much, in my opinion, the only attack you should be using, but the best 3-star attack for Town Hall 7 Dragloon. So I'm going to be doing a in-depth coverage of the steps to use Dragloon and how to 3-star any Town Hall 7 using it. You follow these steps, you're going to be 3-starring in no time. So let's get underway. I got 2 replays from our current war for it, and hopefully that'll help. So let's get to it. So let's jump to war once it loads. Okay, so let's see. Both of them are going to be by our resident Town Hall 7 Crixus. Yeah, so it's going to be these 2 bases here. So we're going to start off with the first one. I have 2 different styles, slightly. One where it pulls the clan castle, the other one that doesn't. Most of the time when we get to this base was poorly designed as far as clan castle goes, which you see here. Normally it's somewhere around the middle. And the same base, the other replay I'm going to show is the same thing where the clan castle is also near the edge. But you don't need to pull the clan castle, especially if it's in the middle. Sometimes they make it so it's hard not to. But with Dragloon at Town Hall 7, it is not necessary to do it. In this case, it was just easier to do. And I'll go ahead and explain why in a second. So, let's see. Alright. So you're going to see, right off the bat, you're going to see 4 camps in the corners. I always say, first step, look at the corners, see if there's builders' huts or if there's camps. Because a lot of times with dragons, you'll end up getting and losing and not getting the 3 stars because of corner huts. So always keep those in mind. So let's get into a little bit of an analysis of how to go about looking at the base and seeing how you're going to attack it using your Dragloon strategy. So to start off, if you're going to pull the clan castle troops, if you're able to pull the clan castle troops and you want to, use this combo: 1 barbarian, 3 archers, 9 dragons, 8 minions, and then the clan castle is going to be a max loons, or the highest level loons you can get. You're going to want level 6 or higher minimum, and 3 lightning as well. Something within that range. You really want 9 dragons most of the time, but like I said, you don't really need to pull clan castle, so you can use 10, and you'll see in the other replay I do that. So we always want to keep in mind the corner items, because those will kill us as far as time goes, and at the end you almost like, and there's one, you know what, I'm just going to put an arrow, it's down there. So keep in mind those. So the next thing, first step you want to do, look at the location of all of the things that will kill your dragons. In this case, the only things you have to worry about at Town Hall 7 are the air defenses, and there's 3 of them, unless it's a new Town Hall 7. And these are where the 3 are located. Somewhat poorly located, but it doesn't matter where they are. Town Hall 7, you follow the steps, you'll be able to get them. The next thing you want to look at is the air sweeper, because the air sweeper is going to be something that will slow down your dragons big time. So now the whole goal is we're going to use the 3 lightning, which are right here, and we're going to use those to take out one of the air defenses. If it is a level 5, you will need all 3 air defenses. If it is a level 4 or below, you can use 2 lightning. In that case, then use 1 rage as your 3rd spell. But since these are all level 5, we're going to use 3 lightning, and I'm just assuming for a max Town Hall 7, this is the way you will do it. So we're going to use 3 lightning on one of the air defenses. Now it's deciding what air defense we want to use it on. So like I said, we look back to our air sweeper, which is here, and we want to see, okay, which way is it going to essentially shoot all the dragons back? And its range is something like this right here. That means any dragons that are going to be coming in, you know what, we'll use orange, that are going to be coming in this way or this way are going to be shot back by the air sweeper that way. So let's just go back to where we can see, oh, a little too far, so go back to where we have the air sweeper here. So the whole goal is to knock out the hardest air defense, or knock out the most isolated air defense. So the one that is the most separated from the other essentially in the group of 3, so that you then have left 2 air defenses that are closest to each other where the dragons can come from. So in this case, if we were to do that, we would knock out this air defense here, and then you would be left with these 2 air defenses right here. So when we drop all our dragons, they can get, and the max CC of loons, they can get to those air defenses and kill them quickly, so you don't have to worry about them as much. If you separate air defenses and they're far away, it's not going to work out so well, unless it's like what you're going to see on this attack. So for this attack, with the air defenses 3 here, you see that there's 2 kind of close, there's 1 here, and then the air sweeper, though, unfortunately, is blowing this way, right? So what I decided to do, because the air sweeper slows down those dragons, I decided to take out the air defense that I thought was the hardest to get to, as far as, which is right here. It's going to be this one right here. So I'm going to lightning that one. And the whole reason is because then when this air defense is taken out, all you have left is this air defense over here, which I can drop all my dragons on that side. And they're very close to the edge, that air defense, so I can take that air defense out very quickly. And then I know that if I drop my CC of loons right here, they're going to be able to take out this air sweeper and this air defense very easily, since it's on the outer edge. And by doing that, I will take them out quickly, and then that sweeper's not going to act against the rest of my dragons. Now in this base, I could have done the same thing like I talked about, where first step, always take out the air defense that is the most isolated, keeping in mind the air sweeper where it's blowing. So in this case, you could have just taken out this air defense, and since the air sweeper is so far away, drop all your dragons somewhere around this area, and then they'll be able to take out this air defense as easily, which is true. But if the air sweeper was closer in, that wouldn't work out so well. So you got to keep in mind which is your most isolated air defense, and where is the air sweeper located, and where is it blowing. So that's how you pick which air defense you take out. And then always step 2, drop the dragons, which we'll use an orange here, which are closest to the remaining 2 air defenses. So if we had taken out this air defense, you would drop them, like I said, all around here. But since I don't do that, and I take out the air defense over here, I'm going to drop all my dragons basically there. But like I said, I'm pulling the CC. So first step, always take out 1 air defense. So in this case, for this replay specifically, I'm going to take out this one. Next step, if you can and want to pull out the CC, which you are not obligated to do, but if you want to, you're going to pull them out, which I'm going to do here, and I'm going to drag them out all the way over here, because you drag them out to the side that's isolated from defenses that can shoot at you, but that are also close to the side that you're going to attack from. I'm going to release all my dragons basically here this way to take out this air defense here, and then you'll see me drop the max loons on the other side. Now the corner huts we talked about, or the corner camps in this case, we're going to see me drop 2 dragons, which I'm going to use, I guess, blue for my troops. I'm going to drop one over here, and I'm going to drop one over here, which means that 2 will be gone right away, and I only have to worry about 2 more corner huts. I can always use the Barb King to take out 1. That means 1 corner hut left, and that leaves plenty of time for the dragons to get to it. You never have to worry about time being run out. So for this replay, I'm going to take out this air defense here, which we have figured out that's the best one to take out. I'm going to pull the CC. I'm then going to drop my dragons. Well, I'm going to drop a few right here to take out that CC. But I'm also going to drop a dragon here, and I'm going to drop 1 here, and that's going to be 4, which means we have 5 left, which you're going to see me, because of the 2 on the outer camps, will help funnel. If you don't know what funneling is, go check out my funneling video. It's going to be essential for all attacks, going from essentially Town Hall 5 up, etc. But you're going to see them funnel the camps, and they're going to funnel inwards like this. Funneling inwards. So what you're going to see is, because everything's going to funnel like this inwards, all the dragons are going to go this way to take out that last remaining air defense, and then you'll see me drop the max loons on the back end. So let's get into the actual replay so you can see what this is going to be attack-wise. So first things first, I'm going to drop the... Well, I'm going to pull the CC. It doesn't really matter if, in this case, you can pull the CC first or do the lightning. Honestly, I suggest doing the lightning first just so you don't forget about it, but I wasn't going to. So I drop the... There we go. I dropped the lightnings just to take them out because I knew I wasn't going to. And now that the CC is pulled, you're going to see me drop my dragons. There we go. They're going to take out the CC. And now you're going to see me start to funnel. Drop a dragon up at the corner. Camp up here. Drop all my dragons there. Actually, I think you're just going to see an archer. I'm going to drop it at that camp in the corner. On the left one, because I had the archers since I was pulling. I didn't really need to use them. You're going to see me, like I said, for this air defense here. This one over here is basically done, which means the only threat left is this air defense here. And now you're going to see all my dragon I dropped there just to act as a tank to take some of the damage from the air defense, and then I dropped the max CC of loons, which will then make its way, take out the air sweeper so I don't have to worry about that, pushing back my dragons, and then it will take the last remaining air defense out. And now that all air defenses are gone, the base is done. That is absolutely done with the amount of dragons I have. Oh, I actually drop a minion over there, and then I drop the archers on the other ones. But you can use the Barb King as well to take out those huts. I just didn't. This base was destroyed. I had just started dropping all my minions because I didn't need to worry about anything remaining at that point. And that's the 3-star. So we're going to speed this up, and then we'll get to the next replay, which I'll show you how to do it without pulling the CC. And that's really, if most bases are designed and the CC's in the middle, you don't need to pull and waste troops on trying to pull them. Alright, so let's get to the next replay. And as long as you follow these steps, then you should be good to go. So here's the next one, which again is going to have max air defenses for Town Hall 7, which are level 5. I checked both of these out. And other than that, the archer towers, I mean, are high enough. The air defenses are the only things you really have to worry about. And level 5 is the highest, and that's essentially almost the hardest base you'll be able to match at that point, assuming that archer towers can maybe be upgraded or not, and they were pretty high. So again, we look right off the bat, we see our 4 corner huts, which is a common concept for Town Hall 7 because it really does. You'll see attacks that'll always run out of time and not get a 3-star as a result of it. And then we see our 3 air defenses here. So let's do a bit of a base analysis again, and then let's get into the replay of the attack. So remember, first step, what air defense are we going to take out, and where is the air sweeper? So here's the first air defense, and here are the other 2. And where's our air sweeper? It's over here. So the air sweeper in this case is acting on all 3 of these air defenses. And these 2 interior ones here and here are a little bit harder to get to. And there's no way to go around the air defense or the sweeper because you're going to have to waste something to take it out, and it's just not worth it. It's so far away, it really doesn't matter at that point. And there's always a way to attack it without really getting the full effect of the sweeper. So in this case, what I plan to do, because we're not going to worry about pulling the clan castle, but again, the clan castle's over here, and it's kind of poorly designed in that sense, but I just did it for this sake to show you that you don't need to pull them and don't really need to worry. So what to do, I'm pretty sure, is I drop a dragon. I think I drop it around here, and then it'll go in, and that way then I drop a couple more dragons to take out the CC, which you're going to see get pulled over to somewhere around here, I believe. And then I'm going to kill them, and then you're going to see my dragon take the corner hut up at the top here, and that's where I'm going to start my funnel, and I'm going to work inwards. So all my dragons go this way, like that. And I picked that side for the following reason. You're going to look at, again, which air defense do I pick? Well, you pick the most isolated one that's hardest to get to, though. The most isolated, hardest to get to ones are these 2. Since those are hardest to get to, we want to take out one of them. Why not leave this one and take out the other one? Well, because you would have to attack from this side over here, and the CC is not over there. And I like to keep the CC when I have a lot of dragons so that they can take them out quickly. Otherwise, the dragons and CC will come at the end, and they can probably pick off dragons here and there, and then your attack is whole done. So which means that we have to take out this air defense here, which leaves the two remaining air defenses very close to each other and makes it easy for the dragons to get to because they're both right here. Which means we want to attack from this side here. So that's the whole concept. Take out the one air defense over here. And now we want to then drop the dragons from the side closest to the remaining two air defenses, which is going to push us this way and going this way, and we'll also be able to get the CC at that point. And what you do for Dragloon with this common setup is that you take out your one air defense, you then drop and funnel, remember funnel from outside inwards, your dragons to the remaining close side of the remaining two air defenses, as long as and if you picked right the air defense, you won't have to worry too much about the sweeper, or just barely. And then you're going to drop your max CC of loons behind the dragons, so the dragons tank for the air defenses and take damage, and then your loons come in behind and just destroy everything at that point. So let's get underway, and you'll see what I mean at this point. So let's get to it. Alright. So in this case, I could have pulled the CC, but I decided not to show you how a normal attack would go. So you're going to see me drop the 3 lightning. First step, always take out the air defense that you chose. We did that. Next step, you want to funnel, which you're going to see me drop the dragon at the corner hut there. And you're going to see me wait for the CC. Normally it's a dragon in the CC. Dragon's a little bit tougher. You're going to see me drop 2 dragons. They're going to be able to take them, or 3 dragons. You're going to be able to see me take them out. And now I'm going to start my funnel. So I'm going to drop one there. I dropped a dragon up at the corner hut as well. And now I'm going to drop my remaining dragons all on the inside, which are going to help me start to funnel all the troops inwards. Now I dropped the loons closer to the more interior air defense because I knew that it was going to be harder to get to, and the dragons were going to get the top air defense as well. And now you're going to see that last air defense go down, and then at this point the base is done. There's nothing more the base can do. Doesn't matter with the air sweeper either, which you're going to see it keep pushing. All you got to worry about is really those air defenses, and the archer towers are more like secondary, and at Town Hall 7 you don't really need to worry about them. So now what you're also going to see is me drop the Barb King over there to take out 1 building hut, and as I mentioned earlier, that takes out 3 building huts, so you only have 1 hut left, which means no matter what time you have left, the dragons are going to be able to get to it. Actually, both of these tacks, I think I had 1:30 seconds remaining after the 3 stars that I could have still continued, and it just shows as long as you do this properly, you're going to have plenty of time. And sometimes when you go against the air sweeper, you don't take out the right air defense, you really start to run out of time at that point. And that's it. So as you're going to see, it's going to be a 3-star, and that will be the end of it. And like I said, that is how to Dragloon, and basically 3 easy steps. 1, take out the air defense. 2, you're going to funnel your dragons in on the side closest to the remaining 2 air defenses. And 3, you're going to drop those max CC loons or level 6 or higher loons behind the dragons. And then everything goes in towards the base, and you'll see both air defenses go down, and that'll be your 3-star. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see future videos. I will be posting more videos for Clash of Clans, Clash Royale. I'm also going to be doing PUBG and Fortnite as well. And hit like if you like this video and you found it helpful. And that's really it. Thanks again, guys. I appreciate everyone watching, and I will see you at the next video. Peace out.